So in today's video, we're bringing you a very important information, the continuation of CAC practical guideline on the registration, everything you need to know about CAC. So today's one will be on post-incorporation. In our last video, we brought you everything you need to know about CAC pre-incorporation. So follow along with me. Make sure you like, subscribe, refer us to businesses, like and comment, and call us for all your business compliances that you need. So bringing you video today on the post-incorporation. So follow along with me. This is everything you need to know about CAC post-incorporation. So once a business has been registered, either business name, company, or NGO, the next stage is the post-incorporation compliances. And this can only be accessed by a licensed CAC accredited agent, of which we are. We are accredited, we are licensed by CAC, so you can reach out to us on all your CAC registration, both pre and post incorporation. So when we talk about post incorporation, what do we mean? So post incorporation refers to all activities performed to maintain the legal status of an entity. So you need to maintain the legal status of your entity, update company information when changes occur, either to the business owner, to the directors, proprietor, partners, of course, the address, or there's increase in share capital and any other thing. Then file statutory returns, your CAC returns on a yearly basis, right? So this is where the post incorporations are required. Then comply with CAC record requirements. You must keep your record and make sure it is up to date. Then obtain certified copies of documents. So if you want to submit your documents with in the airports, in the embassies, with the government for contract, or with the banks and every other thing, and they ask you for your CAC certified true copies. So it is from the post incorporation, and we are available to help you with all your CAC matters. So it applies to every business categories that we have given you: the business name, the company, the incorporated, trustees. So key post-incorporation filing and updates. So here are the information that you need to know about your entity group, about post-incorporation filing and the update. The limited liability company, we have the mandatory annual returns. It is on a yearly basis. It must be filed annually to keep company active. First annual return is due 18 months after incorporation. Then every other one is within 12 calendar months. Failure attracts penalties and can lead to inactive or deregistered status. And so many companies have been struck off on CAC portal registered because of non-compliance with their mandatory annual returns. Then changes of director. If you want to change directors, you want to replace, you want to add, it is from the post incorporation. So when you are adding new directors, removing an existing directors, resignation, death, or disqualification of the director, it is from the post incorporation. So we are here to serve you. Then requirements is that resolutions must be made, board resolutions, the ID cards, that's the identification documents that are needed, updated share structure, if it is for share capital, either increase of the particular director or a new director or investor that is coming in. So we are here to serve you. Then the third aspect is changes of shareholders or transfer of shares. So it happens when a shareholder sells or transfers shares to another shareholders. A new investors join. Then ownership structure changes. So all these changes must be reflected in your company document or information in post-incorporation. Then what is required under these shareholders changes is that board resolutions must be available, transfer instruments, document, update of statement of allotment of the shares. Then the fourth aspect is increase or reduction in share capital. So share capital can either increase or decrease. So it is required when expanding a company. So when the scope of the company is being expanded, so there may be need for new shareholders or directors to join, and then they subscribe to the share of the company. So when regulatory minimum share capital is required, so when you need to meet a minimum share capital, you can increase that share capital to adjust the information and meet up with the regulatory requirements. Then bringing in investors as well, complying with SEC, CBN, NICOM, NCC capital requirements. So most of all these licensed business organizations, professional organizations are in these categories of share, increments to meet up with the regulatory bodies. Then change of registered office address. If your registered address have been changed, you need to effect that changes on your company registration so that investors will not be thinking that this is where you are, whereas that's not where you are, and it will portray a wrong image for your business. Then change of company name. If you are changing your company name, it has to be affected. If what is in your business registration is different from the name that you are using in your business, it's a red flag for the business. So the changes must be effected in that business. And if you need to upgrade from business name to limited company, reach out to us. We will help you to do all of that at a competitive rate. Change or update of MEMAT, Memorandum and Article of Association. If you want to update it, if you want to change it, you can reach out to us. We will help you to do that. Amendment to Memorandum and Article. It includes change of business activities. So if you are, changing from one business operation to another, you need to effect that change in your Memorandum and Article of Association. Then altering share classes, updating governance structure. So that changes must be effected in your MEMAT. Another thing is change/update of company secretary. For public companies, mostly are mandated to have public secretary in their company. That's for PLC. But for private companies, optional. You can have and you may not have. But in the case whereby you have, changes or updates in the company secretary must be effected in your company documents. Then filing of statement of affairs. If your company is dormant, there are so many business that are dormant, that are inactive. So you need to reach out to us to file your annual returns for you to make it active. Because if it is not active, it's a red flag and it will disqualify you from so many opportunities, business opportunities, contracts, capital opportunity to expand your business. Then filing of statement of return will be required in that sense, which we can do that for you effortlessly with our professional experiences and skills. Then CTC, certified true copies of any of your documents, the business registration, the MEMAT, the status reports, certified true copies. Under all of this will be made available for you. Just reach out to us. Then for business name, we have annual filings, which is mandatory. Then changes of business name. Then we have changes of address, changes of proprietor addition or removal. The business when it is sold or ownership structure changes. Then we have change of nature of activity of business operation lines. Then CTC, that's certified true copies requests, which can be submitted in the embassy in the bank or when you are processing your license. Then for incorporated trustees, the same annual returns is mandated for everyone. Then change of trustees, which of course minute of meeting, newspaper, updating of constitution and all of that will be required. Then change of incorporated trustees name. If the name change, the changes must be effected as well. Then filing of alteration of the constitution, if there are alterations or it needs to be updated, or maybe there is an internal rules or objectives when it changes, so it must be effected as well. Change of address of the organization, filing account and annual reports. Then request for certified true copies, CAC Post-Incorporation status and types. We have entities, means that the entity is compliant. When you see that your company is showing active on the CAC, it means that you are compliant, you are up to date with your annual filing. So if it is showing inactive, it is a red flag and a big risk for your business. The first thing is that annual returns of filing are pending. Maybe you have not done it for like maybe how many years you have been in business or your business have been registered, but it is not found. Then under review, that's what it may mean. Then CAC is currently processing a lodged application, deregistered or struck off, right? That is what it means by inactive. Entity removed for prolonged non-compliance. So that's what inactive could mean for your business. So if you have been in operation for like 18 months since your business has been registered, you have not filed, this is a wake-up call for you to quickly reach out to us at Precision Consulting to help you file all your annual returns. Then the required document for the post-incorporation filing, of course, you need all your minutes of meeting, if you are an NGO, identification of directors, and all of that. So basic information will be required for us to process all of that for you. Then we have CAC Post-Incorporation fee. It has been reviewed and it depends. We are a firm of chartered accountants, so our fee is competitive and welcome to do all your filing for you. So common fees are the annual returns, the name changes, the share capital alteration or allotment, director share update or shareholders update, trustees changes, the certified true copies, the late filing fees. Then the timeline for processing post-incorporations. Of course, the annual returns 24 to 72 hours, change of address 24 to 48 hours, change of directors 3 to 7 days, share transfer or allotment 3 to 10 days, name change 1 to 2 weeks. Then trustee changes 3 to 8 weeks. Of course, the newspaper must be done. Then the MEMAT/constitution amendment, if it's for NGO, 1 to 2 weeks. The common reason why rejection is being made, common reasons for rejection under post-incorporation: when there's a wrong resolution format, names on IDs is not matching names on forms, incorrect share capital, faulty or inconsistent DFA transfer documents, missing signatures, mistakes in uploading, using restricted words without ministerial consent, or inaccurate addresses. So of course, when you reach out to us, we've been in this work, so we advise you appropriately and we tell you the document that you need to send for us to process all your pre and post incorporation effortlessly without delay. Then the legal framework under post incorporation activities is governed by the CAMA 2020 as amended, the CAC regulations of 2021, the Companies Regulation and Practice Direction, and the Stamp Duties Act. Then the important compliance tips that you need to know. One is that you must file all your annual returns every year to avoid huge penalties and losing business opportunities or contracts. Then you must update your CAC record whenever changes occur, as we have told you. Then you must keep digital and hard copies of all your documents and resolutions. You must always ensure director and shareholders ID match CAC records. It's very important. do not change business activities without updating your memorandum and article of association. Then use compliance resolution written in proper CAC format. So these are the information and enlightenment we are bringing to you on all your post-incorporation activities. So we are rooting for your business. We are business support partners on all your business compliances, from CAC to tax to SCOMO to banks to your accounting records, your audits, your tech information, putting all your information on the software, everything. So we are available to serve you. So make sure you reach out to us and get ready for the 2026 Nigerian Tax Act next year. We are rooting for your day. So make sure you reach out to us to serve you in any aspect of your business that you need all our professional expertise. So my name is Oluwatosin again. I'm a chartered accountant and managing partner of Prison Consulting. So feel free to reach out to us. Until we meet again in another video, stay compliant.